Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. Hey there. If intense, unforgettable stories are your thing, you've come to the right place. Make sure to tap that subscribe button and become part of our storytelling circle. Now let me begin. I never imagined I'd end up as the antagonist in someone else's life. Yet here I am, lying awake in a bare, silent apartment, staring up at the ceiling while every decision I made replays in my head, especially the one that pushed him out the door. And the hardest truth of all? I earned this pain. Every tear, every restless night, every ache in my chest is a direct result of my choices, of what I ruined and who I allowed myself to become. His name was Ryan. And he wasn't just a good partner, he was good in the way that reaches deeper than romance. He was genuinely kind, attentive in the small ways people often overlook. He grabbed extra napkins because he knew I was clumsy. He remembered my mother's birthday without a reminder. He never once raised his voice, not even the night I forgot our anniversary dinner and lied about being sick. Instead, he smiled, kissed my forehead, and brought me soup like it was nothing. We met during college orientation. He joked about how awful the coffee was, and I laughed more than I should have. By winter break, we were inseparable. Friends teased us about being annoyingly perfect, and back then we truly were. But somewhere along the way, something inside me shifted. Not because of Ryan. Never because of him. It was me. After I got promoted at work, my world expanded fast. I found myself surrounded by influential, magnetic people. I started wearing painful heels and bold lipstick that stayed perfect until midnight. I was noticed, desired. And a selfish, fractured part of me loved it far too much. That's when Marcus entered the picture. He was a senior executive at the firm I transferred to, older, self-assured, and dangerous in a way Ryan never was. He wasn't traditionally handsome, but every conversation with him felt intimate, like a shared secret. He made me feel wanted, not in the warm, safe way Ryan did, but in a way that sent electricity through my body. I should have walked away the first night he brushed my hand during after-work drinks. I should have confessed to Ryan. I should have switched teams. I should have chosen differently at 100 crossroads, but I didn't. It began with drinks, then a kiss, then a lie. One lie multiplied into many. Late nights at the office. Fake girls' nights. My phone permanently on silent. I became disturbingly good at deception. I'd come home, smile at Ryan, let him hold me, ask about his day, while mine was drenched in betrayal. Every time Marcus touched me, I'd see Ryan's eyes in my mind. But even that wasn't enough to stop me. I told myself it was temporary, that it meant nothing, that I would end it soon. But it meant everything. Ryan discovered the truth quietly. No shouting. No chaos. One evening he came home, sat across from me, and placed my phone on the table, open to a message from Marcus. I don't even remember the words anymore. Something about missing me. Something about a hotel. It's irrelevant. What I remember is Ryan's face. He didn't cry. He didn't yell. He asked one question, how long? And in that moment I shattered, because I couldn't answer. No excuses. No lies left. Just silence, shame, and the crushing realization that I had devastated the one person who never betrayed me. He stood up, went into the bedroom, and returned 20 minutes later with a duffel bag. I followed him, sobbing, begging, saying things like, it didn't mean anything, calling it a mistake. He looked at me, really looked at me, and said, a mistake happens once. You turn this into a choice. Over and over. Then he walked out. And just like that, everything we built, our photos, our routines, our lazy Sunday mornings, collapsed. Marcus vanished a week later. The moment I was no longer a secret or a thrill, he disappeared. No calls. No texts. Just silence and probably another woman. I tried reaching Ryan. Messages. Letters. I even showed up at his sister's house hoping he'd be there. He never replied. Not once. Later, a mutual friend told me he'd moved across the country. New job. New city. A dog. That hurt more than I can explain. Not because he moved on, but because he rebuilt his life without me, and I deserved to be left behind. It's been 11 months. I still check his Instagram even though it's private now. I still scroll through old photos, wondering how someone like me could destroy something so rare. I've tried dating, but no one compares. How could they? I used to dismiss the phrase, you don't know what you have until it's gone. Now it echoes in my mind every night. If I could go back, I'd speak up the moment I felt myself drifting. I'd tell the truth the instant Marcus sparked that excitement and remind myself what real love actually looks like, because I had it. Ryan was the kind of man who shared his umbrella with strangers, who drove my father to the hospital when I was sick, who memorized my coffee order down to the tiniest detail. And I destroyed him. People ask if I regret it. I do, but not only because I lost him. I regret it because I can't erase the look on his face when he realized the woman he loved wasn't who he believed she was. I regret how I slowly dismantled his trust piece by piece. I regret making someone who believed deeply in love question its existence. No apology could ever make that right. This is what I live with now. Not the loneliness, not the quiet, but the knowledge that somewhere out there is a genuinely good man who loved me completely, and I broke him. And the truth is, I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself for that. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.